she bad, 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 she bad. Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Fendi bag, Prada bag, Louis bag, Gucci bag, Birkin bag. She in a bag, she drip, she swag, never mad, she glad. Louis bag, she in a bag.
Look, mama needs some meal money, Prada bag and.
Hey guys, my name is Brielle and welcome back to my channel if you're a regular viewer or a subscriber, and welcome to my channel if you're a new viewer. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about senior tips and advice. This is for high schoolers, not college students. Okay, this video is just going to give you guys some tips, some pointers, and some advice on how to make the best of your senior year, how to make it go by smoothly, things you'll need to know, things you'll need to do, and things like that. Okay, so if you want to know, stay tuned. Alright, my first tip is going to be apply early. Most applications for colleges open around August, September, sometimes October. And even if you're not sure the school that you want to attend, go ahead and get a jump on sending in your applications. So that way, when it comes time that you have to decide on your school, you already have your application letters, you already have your acceptance letters, and you don't have to worry about getting all that done last minute. Okay, my second tip would probably be to keep taking the ACT. Take it as many times as possible. I started taking my ACT when I was a junior, and I took it 4 or 5 times in total. I'm not sure. But I took it my first time and I made a 27, and that was at the beginning of my second semester of my junior year. And I was taking an ACT class at the time. And over the course of that ACT class, I learned test-taking skills, strategizing skills. We worked on our English and math skills and things like that. And I took it again at the end of my semester, at the end of the school year, and my score jumped up to a 29. So just simple practicing can help you improve your score. Don't think that if you take it one time, that's the best you can do. You can always improve. There's always room for improvement. Okay. I will say, if you're going to take it multiple times, that you need to keep refreshing your skills, because I took it I think it was 4. Took it 4 times. I made a 27, a 29, a 29, and I took it again midway through the first semester of my senior year, and I made a 28. But that was because I hadn't taken a math class in almost a year, so my math score dropped because I wasn't up to date on my math skills. Like they weren't fresh. So they made my score suffer. So I would say, if you're going to keep taking ACT, keep improving, keep learning. There's always room for improvement. Okay? Tip number 3, apply for all scholarships. The ones you think you can't get, the ones you know you can get, the big scholarships, the online scholarships, the local scholarships. Apply for all of them. That's free money. Even if you don't get it, what's the point of not doing it? Okay? The worst you can do is not get it. The best you can do is get it. So just apply for all the scholarships. Let's see. My school, Southern Miss, they paid almost all of my tuition based off my ACT score. But I still had money that needed to be paid. So I was applying for all the local scholarships in my town. And before the due date came around to turn most of those forms in, I actually got granted a full scholarship from a private scholarship place. They emailed me about it, and I went in for an interview, and I got a full scholarship. So I only ended up turning in one of those local scholarships, but the one I did turn in, I got. So there's no point in not doing the scholarships. Even if you think your grades aren't the best, or your essay that you write isn't the best, you never know. Local scholarships are so slept on, because chances are most of the students in your school are not going to take the time out to do them. So then you have less of a competition pool. So do all scholarships, but focus on local scholarships. They're very easy to get. Okay, my 4th tip would probably be attend all senior functions. Even if you don't like your classmates, you don't like your class, this is the last year you get to spend with them. There is nothing like high school. You will never in your life find another environment like high school. You just don't find that camaraderie anywhere else. So spend lots of time with your classmates. Just get to know them, bond with them. This is the last time you'll probably see them, because once you guys all go off to college, you're not going to see each other as much. I haven't even started college yet, and I barely ever see my classmates anymore, because everybody just goes off and does their own things. So make sure you spend lots of time with them. Even if you think the school senior events are lame, or you just don't get along with your classmates, or you're just not a social person, go to the events. You guys will have so much fun. There's nothing like senior events because everybody gets so emotional. This is our last time doing this. This is our last time doing that. So just spend time with them. Just make the most out of your senior year. Okay. My 5th tip would be to get to know your school counselor. He or she is going to be crucial to your senior year. They're going to have your transcripts. They're going to have your ACT copies. They're going to have your FAFSA copies. They're going to help you get in contact with your schools. They're going to help you get in contact with somebody who can help you with your FAFSA. They're going to help you submit scholarships. They're going to help you revise your scholarship essays. They're going to be one of the most important people of your whole high school career. I knew my counselors throughout my school year, but I got extremely close to my counselor my senior year because I was in her office at least 4 times a week, sometimes multiple times a day, trying to get this done, trying to get that done, seeing if she can help me with this, seeing if she can help me with that. Because there are so many things that you have to get done your senior year, and deadlines just pop up on you like that. And if you build a relationship with your counselor, they tend to remember you. They tend to think about your needs. There were sometimes I would forget something was coming up, and my counselor would come pull me out of class and be like, Brielle, did you get this done? Or, Brielle, I got this done for you. And just that little extra bit of help can be so important and so helpful your senior year because you're going to be so stressed and so overwhelmed that you're going to forget a lot of things. So just, it's good to have somebody in your corner. So get close to your counselor because they're very important. Okay? My 6th tip would be to save money because senior year is expensive. Very expensive. Even if you aren't involved in sports, you aren't involved in clubs. Senior year, just being a senior, being a student, is expensive your senior year because they will charge you for any and everything. You have your senior drapes. If you're a girl, you got to pay to get your hair did, your makeup did. Then you have to pay your sitting fee to take the pictures. Not only do you pay the sitting fee, if you like your pictures, you got to buy the pictures. You got prom. Prom is super expensive, especially for you girls out there. You have your cap and gown pictures. You have to get your hair done, your makeup done. Then you have to buy the pictures. You got to pay your senior dues, which most of the time cover your gown rental, your cap fee. It buys your diploma. Yes, you do buy your diploma. Me, I had to pay $90 for my cheerleading banner, which was an unnecessary expense. I mean, you don't have to buy a sports banner, but it's just a thing at our school. We buy them. So yeah, and there's all types of things I had to pay for throughout the year. I had club fees. We had to buy senior shirts, things like that. It's just so much stuff that you're gonna need to buy for your senior year. Okay, my 7th tip would be to discover yourself. Start branching out and seeing what interests you. Stop following the trends. Stop trying to do what everybody else does or what seems cool, and figure out what you really like, because that'll help you pick a major in college. If you figure out what you want to do, what you like to do, it'll be so much easier to pick a major in college. Don't just be a nurse because everybody's a nurse, or don't just be a physical therapist because everybody's a physical therapist. Find what you like to do and pick a career path based off of that. Go out and find the things that you like to do, even if it's weird. If you like to collect cars, do that. If you like to dance, do that. Whatever is fun to you, do that. This is the time of your life that you get to go out. You're almost grown now. You can go out and do anything you want. Find you, not who everybody else wants you to be. My next tip is to remember that senioritis is very, very real. It's extremely real, y'all. I thought I was immune to it. I thought senior year is going to be a breeze. I'm not worried about senioritis. We barely going to have work. I'm going to keep on top of all my work. No. I would say maybe the first semester I was on, my school's on block schedule, so we completely changed classes after Christmas break. And I was on top of it my first semester. I was getting this done. I was getting that done. I was into everything, kept my grades perfect. After January, I stopped coming to school. I was there maybe only 2-3 times a week. You barely ever see me at school. And I'm very smart, so it was easy for me to keep on top of my work. But eventually, it does start to all add up, and you will start to struggle. My last month of school, I had so much makeup work to do because I had been slacking so much in class. And I wasn't used to that. But I knew it was because I stopped coming to school and I stopped caring as much. I thought, I'm finished now. No, you're not finished until that last day of school when they tell you Senior exams are over. You are not done until then. So keep in mind, senioritis is very real. Keep on top of your grades. Keep coming to school. Just experience your senior year. Do it the best you can. My next tip is, it's okay to cry. Senior year is stressful. Senior year is going to have you very emotional. Senior year is just going to give you a feeling that you really can't describe. And it's not going to hit you at first. A lot of people say it'll hit you at prom, your last prom, or your last first day. And it really doesn't. You don't feel it at first. But we would get together as classmates and we'd be doing something, and then somebody would start crying. Oh my God, this is our last time doing that. And you're just gonna get emotional. It didn't really hit me. It hit me right before we went on stage for graduation. And after that, I didn't feel it at all. Now I'm feeling it now that it's about time to go off to college. Like, I'm not starting school in August with everybody else. And not only are you gonna cry because you're emotional, you're gonna cry because you're gonna be stressed. You're gonna be very, very stressed out your senior year. You have all this stuff that needs to get done. A lot of stuff. You got due dates, you got applications, you got housing fees, you got this, school events, sporting events, all of it. It's so much stuff. You're just going to want to break down. You're just going to want to quit. Whatever you're doing, you're going to want to quit because it's stressful. But it's okay to just take a day to yourself and just cry about it. Vent to somebody about it. Tell them that it's hard. Even if they can't help you, it's just good to get it out there. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with being upset. It's just life. Sometimes you need to get that worry out. My next tip is to get involved. That's really for all high school students. I would say start getting involved your freshman year. Don't wait until your senior year to get involved because you'll miss out on a lot. I was involved in almost every club that my school offered at some point in my high school career. And clubs are very important because if you go to a bigger school, it's a great way to meet people. But in my case, my school was small, so we knew everybody anyway. But it's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to go do things. You get to go on trips, you get t-shirts. That was my favorite part. It looks great on scholarship resumes because when I had to go for my big scholarship, I had to email them a resume. And my resume was almost 2 pages long because it was full of clubs I've been in and offices that I held in these clubs. Vice president of this, secretary of this, president of this. And that stuff is so important on resumes. It just makes you look good, especially if you're trying to get into a top-notch school. You need a resume. You need to look involved in your school. Schools don't just want smart people. Scholarships don't just want smart people. They want well-rounded people. You could be an average student who's very involved and get the scholarship before a straight A student who's never done anything in school before. So get involved because it's very, very important, and it just looks good. And then you'll get the big cord around your neck at graduation, make you feel good. Get close to your teachers. Teachers in high school, they're gonna get on your nerves, and they're not gonna seem that important to you at first. But when senior year comes around, you're gonna need recommendation letters for this, or you're gonna need help writing a scholarship essay, or you're going to need help putting your resume together, or you're just going to need advice. You're going to need to ask them, what do I do next? So forming a bond with a few teachers that you click with is very important. Like, I had a few teachers who were close to me that I just felt close to. And whenever I needed a recommendation letter, I knew I could go to them. If I needed advice on something, I knew I could go to them. If I needed help with something, I knew I could run to them. And it's important to have somebody right there in school with you who does this time after time, year after year with different students, who is experienced with this, be there to help you. So form a bond with some of your teachers. I'd say maybe like three, because you usually need 3 recommendation letters on things. Okay, another tip is to take your grades seriously. That starts in 9th grade, because even though 9th grade seems easy to you, doesn't seem important to you, you still have 4 years until you graduate, your grades follow you to your senior year. And it's important to start then. Like, your GPA carries. And you're not going to realize how bad you were doing until you need to get into such and such school and you don't have the GPA to get there. Or you want to take college algebra, but you select off in your math classes 9th grade through 12th grade, and now you have to take intro to college algebra in college, which is a waste of your money. So your grades are important. Keep on top of them from your freshman year up. Now, if you have been slacking and it's your senior year and you're deciding yeah, I messed up. It's time to get serious. It's not too late to take it serious. Take it serious now, because even those good grades you make this year can help bump your GPA some. So just take your grades seriously. They are so important. But grades are not everything. Don't think I'm saying that grades aren't everything, but they are a crucial part of your high school experience. So keep on top of those. And this video is geared more towards students who are planning on going to college. And so it's not going to be a lot of help to students who are picking a different career path out of high school. Some people may choose trade schools, and people have to do trades. Somebody has to be a tradesman. So if you want to go to trade school, do that. That's fine too. That's a great career path, and they make a lot of money. So don't feel like college is your only option, because it's not. And I'm not saying that. Some people choose to go to the military. The military is a great option. Before I got my full scholarship, I was debating on joining the Air Force, or I was going to do Air Force ROTC in college in order to pay for college. The military is a great option. They'll help you pay for school if you really want to do school and you don't have the funds to do it. Or if you don't want to go to school and you just want to start a career, the military is a great career, and you can retire so early with great benefits. So don't count the military out. It's great. Yeah, that's most of my tips, and I just want you guys to remember to make the most of your senior year. Get involved, stay on top of your grades, get close with your classmates. Just enjoy your senior year. You will never have it back. Do everything. Just join a little bit of everything. Try everything. If you've never played a sport, play a sport. This is a great time to try it. You know, you don't have to be the best at it. Just see how a team feels. Just make the most of your senior year, and really just appreciate it for what it is, because you'll never get that feeling back again. So that's it, y'all. Don't forget to follow me on all social media. It will be in the description box. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications when new videos come out. And thank you guys for watching. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.